Don't get attached. I can be a very powerful ally. At some point, you're gonna have to choose a side.
He's from here.
It didn't have to be like this.
See, he walked in right when we were playing that trailer there. It's nice to meet you.
So
Welcome
nice
to the
meet
building.
you.
I'm Kalyna.
Kalyna.
Nice
I'm
to
Chen.
meet you.
Pleasure.
This is great. So that's insane, by the way. I need to know how you got in shape. I want to know all the reaction from behind the scenes with the martial arts and all of that jazz. But based on the writings of Bruce Lee, Warrior is a martial arts crime drama set in the 1870s in San Francisco. So joining me right now is Chen Tang, star of the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And walking in with style, too.
Thank you.
I love that. It's great. So you guys are back for a third season. How does that feel?
Pinch me.
Yeah?
Just pinch me.
I don't want to. I'm a really hard pincher, so I'm not going to do that. But it's surreal, huh?
It is surreal. We're so excited for the third season. It's just, you know, it's like we have to thank the fans. Thank you, fans. You know, because they're the ones that really pushed to bring it back, and it feels like a dream that it's. You know, I can't believe that in a few days it's going to release. Season 3 is going to release because we were resurrected from, you know, the dead. And during the pandemic, we were like, we don't know where it's gonna, you know, we want to finish the story, and it's such an amazing experience. So, you know, I'm just grateful.
So let's talk about the petition, because there was a petition to keep the series alive. I feel like you were kind of hinting at that too.
Yes.
So what was it like knowing that you do have such dedicated fans that brought this petition and said, hey, you're not going anywhere. We want to see you guys again for season 3.
Well, you know, these guys, I always say, like, we have the best fans in the world. We have the best fans in the world. They actually made a petition. They put in a fundraiser to take out ads to, like, implore, you know, Warner Brothers Discovery to, like, hey, we want this show. And it really is, you know, obviously, when we were able to get onto Max, they actually, like, they all tuned in. They all tuned in, and, you know, they're the ones that were, you know, we have, like I always say, we have the best fans in the world, and they're like a mighty group.
I love this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a really stupid question, because I've always been curious when it comes to fight scenes and all the choreography. When you're going through it all and you're in the middle of those scenes, the choreography looks so intense. Has there ever been a mistake? Have you ever gotten punched in the face on accident? Have you ever done it to somebody else? Like, walk me through the process of this, because I feel like it's really intense watching it all, and I can't imagine that there wouldn't be a mistake. Maybe not a super painful one.
Well, you know, okay, so we're surrounded by, like, the most amazing Brett Chan's stunt team. Brett Chan is the stunt coordinator, and these stunt guys are just world class. And they make us look really, really, really good.
Okay.
And, you know, they'll actually adjust. You know, we try our very best, because the actors on the show, those of us who have to do the fights, we're doing about 95% of them, except for some of the
That's
very
a lot.
Yeah. Because, you know, we got to actually, they wanted us to have our performance, our energy in it. And so we're trying to, you know, like, actually, like, do it just to if you're throwing a punch at, like, someone's face, you have to actually, like, get it in a very specific area. But if it's just a little bit, just like a hair off, right? They'll actually they're so good that they can actually see it coming, they'll adjust with it in the moment.
Oh, okay.
But there are some times where, like, you know, look, if you gotta, like, we do, especially with Andrew Koji, you know, he does quite a lot of kicks, and you're really making contact. So they'll give you a pad and you'll really make contact. And so, yeah, I've definitely felt like, got the wind knocked out of me a few times, but you're in it,
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always been curious about that. So thank you for explaining that to me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Last question, let's talk about diversity. I feel like this is great, especially for, we've seen a lot of changes in Hollywood in general. And we always talk about how important it is for kids to have someone to look up to. So what is it like for you to be in the forefront and knowing that you're having an impact in this way, and you might have kiddos or families looking up to you like that?
It's a huge responsibility, for me. We're honored to be a part of what Bruce Lee's legacy was. And one of the big things that I like to say about this show is that Warrior, even though it's like dramatized, and even though it is, it's for our entertainment, so much of the show's plot is actually based on real life historical events. And to actually sort of bring that to an audience and the masses, for Asian American history, Chinese American history, we don't take that for granted. We don't take that for granted in showing, hey, these are human beings and these are human being stories, and that please see these stories and please see these people as human. And so I'm really honored to be a part of that.
I could feel it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. We ran out of time, but you're sticking around.
Oh,
What's
I am.
the Buzz?
Oh, okay. Surprise.
Well,
Okay.
if you didn't know that, now I'm telling you.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here. I'm here for it. Let's roll with it. Yeah.
We're going to put all the information about the show up on
Yeah.
our website in case you want to learn more.